Scott, we're back once again, my friend. This is what we do. We like to be here. We like to hang out. We like to try new games. Scott, this is one I've had my eye on for quite some time. This is Banishers, Ghost of New Eden.
Yeah, I think you've even added to the hype for me. I don't know a whole lot about this game. I still don't. I've seen a few videos that kind of highlight what to expect, but that doesn't really tell me anything when it comes to, well, there's nothing better than seeing it with your own eyes.
Right? Absolutely. So let's dive in. Brand new start. We just received our code last night. Super late, so we're just starting the party today. Let's dive in and see how it goes. We are going to play like we play everything is on normal.
This is your first experience with the game then. There's no practice run.
No, yeah, I haven't got a clue what's going on. I don't have a clue what I'm doing.
We get to see the raw skill of Cutter 28.
Well, God help us all. So we'll keep an eye on the volume because it was super loud earlier. I already turned it down once. We might have to just turn it down again just to be on the safe side, but we will find out.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
This is by Don't Nod, right? There you go. Don't Nod.
I dreamed of clouds.
Played so many other games.
Fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
Oh. Punch my mic. I do that far too often.
I've done it too.
I dreamed of the abyss.
Drag the nails across
in the
too
darkest
for ultimate effect.
reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte.
It's quite the scar she's got on her right eye.
Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. I need to pee.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living. Death
That's his name?
to the dead.
Red.
Consider our lovers.
Oh, Red's usually short for
Antea
Reginald.
and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
Scott, I say.
I really need to invest in a quiet keyboard.
Yeah, dude, that thing's loud. Clickety clack clack.
See,
If this is June,
I
I'd
kind
hate
of,
to see
when I'm
January.
typing, I want it to be loud, but just with like a
To
stealth
freeze my
mode. That'd be
backside
great.
off in the summertime, I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. It's cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death.
That is a wicked scar.
You may
Yeah,
well be
isn't it?
disappointed.
Man, that thing's intense.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, that is a scar, man.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Kind of reminds you of when people get hit by lightning scars.
Oh, I don't know.
I wonder.
I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Dude, that is really loud. Clicky clacky keyboard, holy.
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time. But I don't disagree.
So I've been watching this since they announced it, right? Very curious to see how this plays out. It does have that creepy tone to it, Scott. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna like that.
Hey, you know, I didn't even consider that when you were talking about getting it. But it does have a very medium vibe to it. That's what I feel.
Ah,
Two
gotcha.
characters, the supernatural. A similar premise, but no, I suspect I might know the
I think we
answer.
can get through here.
What's your favorite
Sure.
Don't Nod game?
Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
True Colors, probably at this point. It's really, really good. Tell Me Why was incredible as well.
Looks steady enough.
I really wanted to play Tell Me Why, but I never did. No,
Oh man,
couldn't
it was
find
really
the
good.
time.
Really, really good. Yeah.
I have Life is Strange as well. That's another one I
Watch out!
Thanks. Yeah, the Life is Strange series is obviously iconic, right? You put them on the map. And their latest one, True Colors, is really, really cool.
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you.
So for them
Overeager
to
apprentices.
take
there's
this approach,
Gisant as well.
right? Yeah. To take this approach
didn't realize-
is much different for
I
them.
can break my way through here.
Through where?
I think my favorite Don't Nod game has to be Remember Me, which seemingly nobody's played.
Yeah. So it wants me to break something, Scott. I don't know what the heck it wants me to break. I can break my way. Oh, over here. Okay, I got it now.
Do
There
you
we
know
go.
the trick of why characters always squeeze through spots like that?
Why?
It's a video game design trick. It's to hide a loading screen.
Ah. Yeah, okay. I can see that. Is it really necessary anymore, though, with today's hardware? Well, that sounds like something's coming up.
I would like to believe it's not, but there's happens a lot in Star Wars.
You do not belong here.
Get out of here. You don't belong here. Be gone! Oh, there's another one.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Why are wire facing the wrong side? There we go again.
Waiting for more things to show up. So collect leather, Scott. What am I... Is there like a crafting element going on here? Like, you know what I mean? There's gotta be something, right?
Yeah. Maybe it could just be repair.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, more wanderers.
It doesn't strike me as a looter game, though. I'd expect more of that.
Yeah, I
Behind you.
don't think so either.
Because, yeah, that would
That's cool.
theoretically then your weapons would break, and that's...
Yeah. I like how we changed opposites,
Jesus,
right?
falling
Like,
off a
I was
box.
down below, and now Red is down below, and Tia is up top. That's cool. Nice little twist.
Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Ready to go. Ready to go. Oh, when the banish gauge is full, press A to banish your target.
Time to leave for good. Too slow.
Cool. Ah, see that parry, Scott? You see that? Yeah, you didn't see that one coming, did you, buddy? Now I'll get hit.
yeah. I was gonna say, still got it. I've seen you play
I
God
never
of War.
had it.
I know
Well,
you
that's
can do
fair.
it.
That's fair. Odd time I get lucky.
Lucky. There's a lot of Valkyries to be lucky.
Oh, man. Ah, perhaps these words will be lost in time, but I must write them. The date, I cannot say it. Year 1695, Scott. I thought we had to be... Promised to... Their mother now lies dead, and I shall join her soon. Ah, that's an unfortunate turn of events.
These people left New Eden town just a few days ago.
I think of
What exactly is going
1695.
on here?
And I'm thinking, what's Ezio doing?
Ah, man. Ezio's dead.
I think that was in 1965, though? Or, sorry, 1695? I'm all mixed up now.
If you watch... So, Ezio ended with the trilogy, right? You get into Revelations, and then from there they came out with a little like cinematic trailer movie, whatever you want to call it.
Is that
I
what you
guess.
call the movie with Michael Fassbender?
Well, no, that doesn't count. That was horrible. Like, that was bad, dude. That was really bad.
I haven't seen it.
Don't just like as a. It sucks because I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan, right? So this looks like I just fall down. I can't go that way. But it came out with this little like cinematic kind of thing called Embers, and that is the end of Ezio. That was their little send off to Ezio. He's an old man, and it was cool. I recommend, like, if you haven't checked it out, dude, go check it out. It's very cool.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Embers.
That
I'm thinking of the
place.
Adam and
Situation's worse than you
Eve
thought.
video that you put
Let's
together
wait to
throughout the
hear what
games.
Charles has to say.
But I don't think that really spells the end. It's kind of spelling the beginning.
Yeah, no, this is the end of Ezio. It's pretty unique.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign.
A huge
Well,
depth to the
so that
environment
one's
here.
set
I'm
on
wondering
their
how much
arses.
of that you're going to
that
explore,
what
or if
selectmen
it's
do?
all skybox, or
Yeah.
but I like the way this looks.
When we get to town, we may need
It
to
is quite
split up
dark,
to
but
cover more ground.
Yeah, no, for
I made
sure.
it through
most
the
responsible
I made it
student
through the
the Banishers
Xbox
could
360 era.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching.
Browns
If you're up
and
for it.
browns and more browns. And
Yeah, this is
Killzone.
lacking a brown filter over top of it.
Dude, I'll never forget the trailer for Killzone 2, and then somebody tweeted out, T-minus 30 seconds to brown. There it was. I was just like, oh no!
Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No
That's funny.
ostler and no
Yeah,
horses.
cinematics is all good.
This
As soon as it goes to playable moment,
Yeah.
can't see anything.
Welcoming committee.
Ah,
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles.
You almost just gave him a little wake up tap in the back there.
Kind of sparked a little something there.
It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of
Area
marriage?
investigation. You have reached the location of your current objective. Your compass now indicates that you are inside the area of investigation. Look for the inn.
A pretty word for a set of shackles.
I'm sure folk here are just as open-minded as Charles.
Good day, sir.
You'll be Haskell's Banishers, I take it.
Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith.
Hugh Bachelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort.
McWraith.
It
That's
is
a cool name.
fallen out of use. Will that be all?
We're expected at the tavern. Where might we find it?
The King's Arm. You can't miss it, for the lamps are lit. The school is now a bunkhouse, and the meeting house cold and dark. But the tavern shines, yes.
Well then, let us be thankful for small mercies.
I like the way this guy talks.
Yeah, it's cool.
Where are the children?
Several died of fever. We could see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all. We sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
That
Oh
can't have
god,
been
you
easy.
know that happened a lot.
It can't be easy now.
That's scary.
No,
The past is the worst.
no, it is not.
Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
Good luck, then, to the both of you.
All right. So, going up.
Yeah, the way that guy talked, it kind of sounded like he was
He's up to something.
speaking campfire story almost.
Yeah, yeah.
Level of
Like, what do you have to do with
Something-
all of this?
something ominous about him. Yes,
Yeah, right.
mark that in my detective book.
Yeah, for sure.
Reminds me of L.A. Noir.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help.
Oh.
She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band.
Look at the stash on him.
This here is thick-skinned Newsmith.
Not creepy
We're
at
the
all,
select-
Kyle says.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
Yeah, this is not a welcoming place.
Not at all. Charles is dead. Like $10.
Sorry for your loss.
Ah,
We'll
huh?
do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
I don't think this is the
Esteemed
last
select
we've
woman
seen
can
of
be
her.
brusque. Forgive me.
Yeah.
Rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we're as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Seems
And I
I.
shall leave you in your expertise
Yeah.
in ghosts and devils to find out.
I just noticed she has a
My
ripple
expertise in blood and
of
battle is
gray
of little use.
in her hair too.
Mistress
Yeah,
Duarte,
yeah.
Matches that lightning.
if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave? or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
His one eye is kind of a little weird to me, but their faces are really solid from what I've seen
What
so
do you
far.
think happened?
Yeah.
I could
Like her right
guess
there.
to little
You
use.
could read that like a human face.
It is evident, however, that
Oh, yeah, for
Charles's
sure.
unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's
Something up with
absence,
his eyes, but
I try,
It's his mouth
in all
throwing me off.
humility, to protect us all, body and soul.
yeah, I'm not sure where the focus
from
should
our
be.
ongoing
I'm looking in the wrong spot, maybe.
Going around in
You
circles.
see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking
I
visitors?
think my mother is a
The
demonologist.
widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worsens by the increment.
Yeah, it is
First,
done well, Kyle.
There was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares,
Yeah, I do want to load it up for the
Madness.
chat ability.
and the end came
Let's see if
death.
that'll work.
And death remains. But in all honesty,
Do you have YouTube open?
I think
Yep.
the weather is the worst part.
Oh,
This
yeah,
never-ending
restream going.
winter hangs heavy on us all.
Oh, okay.
Worse yet, it traps us here.
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the
Dude,
curse
it's all
is
voice
lifted?
acted. Like, I love
I
it.
fervently
Like the
hope
voice,
so.
voice actors
They
are
have
great.
homes here, but we sent the
Believable.
children away
I'm
some
not
time
sure
ago.
how I feel about
and
their
many could not
accents.
live with their
Oh,
absence.
I like it.
If we do not
Well, the
resolve
one guy
this situation
self-identifies
quickly,
as a Scotsman, and
the community
that's,
of New
I think that's
Eden shall be
difficult right
broken.
off the bat.
perhaps forever.
Bit of a Michael Myers take on a Scotsman.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Perhaps we may come to you for advice.
Please do, madam, for I would be only too glad to give it.
Thank you.
All right.
We have what we need.
Yeah,
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
I've got the YouTube chat open now too.
I gotcha. Is there anything to explore around here, you think? Isn't this the last time, homie? I hereby close the King's Arms Tavern, leaving the key to the selectmen. Ale or no drinking. It's a tavern. What do you mean no drinking?
Yeah. We're cursed. No drinking.
I can't do anything.
What do you keep this stuff for?
I'm out. Oh, there's something back here. That door is locked. That door is locked. And this is for the taking. Ah, we got money.
Oh man,
Pieces
this is
of eight.
pre-1700 as well. Pre-1700 America is a scary place.
Man, it's an interesting time, isn't it? Like it's like I like the clothing,
Yeah.
I like the atmosphere, I like the whole setup. So, yeah, no, that's what I mean. When I saw this, I was like, yo, this is gonna be pretty wild.
Damn
Right.
it, Charles.
I'm wondering if there'll be any
Those accursed
amount of
sea storms.
explosive
If only
gunpowder.
we'd been here earlier.
No.
There won't be any rifles,
This
any
Charles
guns. There
would
should
say,
not be. I'd be
Another
angered
day,
by it.
Another soul to save.
She had that big rifle, but
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's...
These people have
I don't
no
know enough
idea
about guns. Why don't I
what
know
they're
when the
up
Musket era
against.
began?
A curfew? But why?
The first resort of every self-respecting oppressor.
Okay. I would like to correct myself. 1690s, you will absolutely see musket, blunderbuss,
Yeah, there's a couple of guns back then, right?
piracy guns, yeah.
Yeah. Stolen bows. Dude, I still got it. Like I said.
Yep.
We should go to Esther.
Kyle says, I hear there was a
House did
DLC
above
for
the
a
top.
Glock. Yeah. Banishers brought to you by EA.
There's a lilac. Some prite. Interesting. Who's this woman over here? Can we talk to her?
Lilacs are flowers, right? I'm pretty sure
Yep.
lilac is a smell I miss very dearly.
I know I'm getting away from where I'm supposed to be going, but I just want to. I can talk to this person.
You'll be the
Oh
Banishers
no, I'm
then?
thinking of lavender.
Come too late. I'm sorry,
Ah.
but if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your names, I have forgotten them.
Antea Duarte. This fellow here is Red McWraith.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The minister said you'd have questions. Well?
All right.
Governor Haskell told us of the curse. I'd like to understand what it is and from where it came.
While I'll not speak ill of my neighbours, someone must have let the evil in.
Someone
That
always
reminds me of the
does.
Forgotten City.
Someone always does.
I understand Banishers often trade with the forces of evil.
We do not trade. We deliver. A haunting may be caused by the errors of the living, but a ghost gets no mercy.
Ooh. Well then.
What are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy for Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm some miles from here. And yes, the curse sits there too.
Did you know Charles Davenport?
Of course I knew the minister. My sister and I attended all his services, and grateful we were too. He was the moral foundation stone of the colony. His poor widow.
Her arm looks
She must
weird.
be bereft.
Where the wrist is?
Oh, yeah.
Dude's just
Oh,
got a
the
funky
fingers,
bend.
there's a bit of
right?
blurring.
It's got a weird little...
You may have your time back.
Yeah.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
There's another video game trick. You'll not often see hands in a cutscene.
Yeah, good reason, right?
You should tell me better than than I would know. You trying to draw a hand? I can't draw anything, so.
They can be tricky, that's for sure. It was generated by Chat GPT. Kyle, kill. Come on.
Antea. Right.
Imagine if the dialogue here was generated by Chat GPT.
No.
Get some awful nonsense.
Come in.
I'm sure it'll be good one day.
Very
I
somber.
barely slept for
Like,
fear
I
you
don't
would
remember the
not
last
come.
time I had a game that I was playing and I was just kind of like, ugh.
I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not
Yeah,
alone now. We're
Very-
here.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have
This makes
faith.
a lot of sense, though. Think of
They
Don't
will
Nod.
come.
Their amount of narrative depth.
If
Oh,
only
yeah.
he had kept his faith himself.
They're gonna
What
get you
happened
invested.
to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse. It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
I don't trust him.
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated.
Yeah.
But at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion
It's a
seems
slow
less
start,
than
Kyle.
practical.
Does feel slow. So I
He
said,
is an
right? It's kind of like,
academic.
ooh.
Still, good to know our
Yeah.
patron has some understanding of our work. We
Well,
met the captain.
if you look
too,
to Don't
along
Nod,
with the
though, I think
huntress,
there's going to be a lot
Thickskin.
of.
Do you know them?
The foundation will
I
take a
find
while.
thick-skinned
Yeah.
New Smith's manner a little frightening.
I bet it'll move out after
But I
that.
think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, He's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Yeah, it's off to a very, very slow start.
That's all right.
It's interesting. Like, I'm hooked enough
May
to
I
want
be of any help?
to keep going, but it is
Stay
definitely
put. We'll find the way.
slow, right?
It's gonna be one you need.
First hit is-
You're gonna want to be in a mood for it. I think.
Yeah.
That's how I would describe. A lot of games I sit down and I want to get to the action, but
Well, he's not a shooter, right? Like, that's like we saw a little bit of
No,
action to
no.
get started, but there really isn't too much. There's a
even
lot
when it comes
more
to some action games. I'm
investigative.
looking at Alan Wake every day. I look at Alan Wake on my Xbox and I go, well, not quite feel it, not yet.
Could you
I
find
know I will
nothing
be in the
better?
mood, and that's when
These
it'll hit
days
well.
I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
But that's the
It cost
that's
a
the beauty of
fortune.
games. There's something for everybody at
But
any
you
time.
cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to
Is she
continue his
responding to you
research
looking at the
here
book?
in New Eden.
What's that?
If only we had known what
I'm
would
not sure if
befall
she's
us.
responding to you because you just looked at the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I looked down here and inspected that.
Yeah.
Kyle says he's loving Alan Wake.
Oh, I know I will.
Yeah. Just got. It's all about timing sometimes, right?
Have
Like, what are you in the
received
mood
other
for?
visitors?
Most dare not
Yeah.
leave their homes.
Well, even if you
Although
think
Mr.
back all the way to
Batchelor came to
Metroid
see
Dread,
me.
I did the similar thing.
That was nice of him.
I wanted to be in the right mood for it to hit right.
Yep. Oh yeah, for sure.
There's more to learn here.
You don't go to a buffet when you're already full.
No, that's for sure. Do you ever play any Sherlock Holmes games?
No, I never have actually.
I got a
think-
touch of
Was
that.
it you and Corey that had played?
Yeah. Was it?
This is
I
Charles's.
want to say it was maybe
It's
Corey.
like he never left.
Was it one or two of them that you'd played in the last little while?
I've played a couple. That's for sure. It's a bit of a slower game too, right? One of them, yeah, Corey and I did review, I think, one of the later ones, and we were just like not really feeling it. There's some cool mechanics in it, but we just weren't really feeling it.
Charles is still here, and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back. A ghastly figure.
How's she talking to him? He's
It
not
must
even
be
here.
Unbearable.
Oh, there he is. I was like, how?
Yeah, he's a Scotsman. You know his voice would carry, but
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and
I'm allowed
older?
to say stuff like that. Just by the way,
He
I
was
come
like
from
his
them.
hair-loss.
My Scottish nan would agree.
The compass is all like it's an interesting look at the compass alone, just with like the little glowy parts going through it. It's not something you really see at the top of a screen before.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Not sure if it really means anything.
I was just gonna say, I think it means you're in the curse zone or
Oh, maybe, right?
haunting or
Yeah.
something. Maybe, yeah. Occult book. Well, that might have something to do with it.
13. When I say, my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints. 14. She comes to me in dreams.
Charles's notes mention Job,
terrify us to
chapter
me.
7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
What is this? What do all these dreams have in common? Are they the promise of a doomsayer or a nightmare coming? Visions, foreshadowing. Is someone behind this? I think that's my biggest question, right? Is what's at the end of this game? Who is behind all this? What is going on?
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their
There's
beds?
a very obvious Christian slant.
Yes.
And that makes a lot of sense considering where they are, New England.
Yep.
So I'm wondering if that is this really truly a demon of sorts.
Precious king from a chess set protected by a glass.
Actually,
dome.
do you happen to be in
That's
Salem,
from the set he
New
taught
Eden?
me with.
Was it
I'd know it anywhere.
renamed at some point? Are these
They keep it
witches?
to remind him of his favourite.
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Oh, old maps of Earth are so cool.
Not much to go
You
off
see
of,
some,
but
you see some wacky shapes people thought they saw, and
yeah.
monsters in
I can
certain
still
pockets.
picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
There's an old
It's
Italia
like
one
much
that
more
I've seen a
fun
lot
at the
of.
moment now
It's
than
really
you
cool.
were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
Something must have really triggered him if he lost his edge.
To the bedroom, Scott.
Never thought I'd hear you say that.
Charles always wore
Full of
this
surprises.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved. Got enough books, Charles. See, the piano's not the only thing you paid a pretty penny to ship.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Charles is... Oh, here we go. My dearest sister, Charles is dead. I cannot tell right from left. I cannot tell which day it is or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come undone. Uh-huh. I don't have any words left in me, but I thought that you, who loved him so, should know of his passing.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go
Business
investigate
is
the
not
cemetery
over.
where he was found.
Ah, dude, we're gonna go get some creepy stuff going on in a second.
Are you ready?
No, I hate that stuff. Get it out of here. Oops.
I was gonna say this is very narrative, so maybe it won't.
It
be
is,
as
yeah.
horror, but that's perhaps more higher grade horror. But there is action moments to this, so hopefully that'll add a little bit of
Variety.
relief for you in
Spice.
moments.
Yeah.
When I think of
Please,
fear and how that game
Where do
scared the
nightmares
little girl out of me when
come from?
and the gunfight sections were like a break. You're like, oh, good, there's people to fight.
I got
think
quite
was
the
like 15
inventory.
when I was playing that.
You see that? It's quite the inventory spot, right? So there's all
Oh yeah.
resources, quest items, collectibles. Is there more? No, okay, so that's the full.
Oh no, that's just
Okay.
yeah.
All right, well, looks like we're off to the cemetery. My favorite spot to go. It's always, I'm like, I hate that stuff.
I didn't think you were one of them in high school.
No, man, I do not like the creepies. But we're gonna do it.
No, that's actually I know that already. There's no way you.
Oh, I can't. Go this way. It's this way.
Are you leaving already?
We need to investigate the cemetery.
All right. Fear was
mute
amazing,
myself, really.
says Kyle. You'll be
Fear
fine.
was
What will you
amazing.
do for
I
my
got this.
Charles?
Fear was amazing. Perseus Mandate was amazing. 2 was not as
If
amazing.
he's
And
present,
3 I
we'll find
choose
him.
to not acknowledge.
Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out
A
what
long
happened.
time I could do with another fear,
After
though.
that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You be all right?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles with Charles. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery. and
Oh,
do the
we're
same.
going alone? Dude, I don't even have backup.
It's the part of the horror movie where I'm like, you idiots.
That's right. Yep, go into the basement. That's where you're supposed to go. That's smart. You should go there. Here comes the creepy music.
Quick, we'll split up and look for help.
Right?
You fools.
Alright, so it's down by the water. We go down. What is this?
So that's the thing.
There's a
People in
shop.
horror movies and horror games, they never know about horror movies and horror games. They've not seen the tropes. They don't know.
They're horrible. They're
Especially these people.
dumb as
These
a stump.
people have read books. Is that a little kid just looking off into the...
Get out of my way.
The settler was not very happy.
Okay.
he's not liking me. Get out of my way. Don't talk to me like that.
You know me?
Alright, let's pick up the base. Let's get there. Let's get there, see what's going on. See if we find Charles. Yeah, thanks. Cemetery's this way. Oh, what is that?
So close to town.
A whisper. By order of
a
the
wisp like Fable.
Closed, whatever. Ah. Going through.
Where are you leading me? More of you?
Oh, there's a lot of them.
I could beat you in my sleep. No one is safe here.
Mm-hmm. More flowers.
Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
How big is the boss fight here, you think, Scott?
Yeah, I wonder. They could really get fantastical with it.
They certainly could, right?
Hoof fungus on a...
Brad comes in. We're spoken to. Get out of here.
Oh no.
Banish you places or objects that have been marked by a ghost. Close proximity.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers.
The frontier. The new world.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Memories of the
Okay.
dead linger here. To reveal them, you must gather the necessary resources. And there's a lot more to
For
it, right?
rituals. I see. That makes a lot of sense. For a ritual reason, you're going to have to deal. I wonder if you're doing salt circles and stuff like that.
So we need seashore candles.
If I mix the stones I found earlier with seashore candle, that might do it.
Seashore candles. If I gotta go back? Oh, you think? Maybe?
Yeah, I thought that candle there would have been a good place to put it. But
I know, it wouldn't let me
that's
take
not
it. It wouldn't let me grab it at all. Nope.
Many dead in more recent years.
Oh, was that? Yeah, these graves maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, there's Charles himself. All right.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
Yeah, way to go, Charles. You blew that, Charles. We go this way? Down and around? This seems like the right thing to do.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, your compass lit up.
Got lots of flowers going on. Take some of that. More leather going on. Can't go up.
Maybe it's right down at the beach.
Maybe. It says I
If
gotta
you
go back
get
this
down
way.
there.
Yeah, I think I can. Looks like I can.
There should be seashore candle near the water.
There we go. There we go. Alright, we got some. Alright, looks like we're going back up. Yeah, it's not what I was looking for a candle too. Don't know my flowers. What can I say?
Too slow.
Too slow. That was cool. This thing is just lit up by a candle over here. Is that what it is? Yeah. Okay. All right, we're going back. Up. Glowing hand again. Got a glowing hand. Here we go.
You got like ET finger.
There we go. Banishers can perform rituals. The nature of the site determines which ritual you should perform. Perform a ritual. Resources. Correct ritual. Okay. To reveal the memories, you need to perform a hearkening ritual. There we go, Scott. Just drawing a picture in the dirt.
In each stain, hide.
What's up, Nova? How are you?
You ever seen any rituals being done?
No. That's creepy stuff. What do you want to do that for?
That is creepy
In the
stuff.
name
It could
of
be.
the Lord, I command you.
My mother
this is
casts
Charles.
only
From
wards.
this place.
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself.
Well, since you ask so politely.
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Oh, that's not cool.
Be
Yeah.
gone!
This is why
You
we
have
don't go
no
to
shell.
cemeteries.
No ties.
We're liking it so
no
far.
purpose.
It's
No.
cool. It's a little slow, but it's starting to
neither
kind of heat up. Oh! She just killed her.
Yeah, you can
Killed her,
tell
right?
it's
It was building.
gonna be a
right?
thinker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does she do? Look, yo, she's using the force. You see that?
Yeah, she just soul steal.
So take it,
Damn it.
Kyle.
That thing he faced. What was it?
I mean, at that point, Kyle, you can try whatever works.
Glad to hear that. Have you checked it out at all, Nova? Alright. What is this? More resources. Ah, yeah, okay. Alright, so we have to go this way? So we're probably gonna follow which way you died. Yeah. Bunch of rats. Hey. It's an implied sale. Get out of here. It's Charles' Bible.
You know, rats
Surprised they
actually
left
make
it
good
there.
pets.
I also want to get it.
The tie that binds his ghost.
Briefly about the game.
With it, I can make him manifest. Back
So I don't
to
want
his
to
grave then.
spoil too much, but they're Banishers. So basically, what there's two characters right now. We're off on our own right now with Tia, but Red, her partner, is off doing another investigation, and they're here to set the world of New Eden free from the ghosts that are seen to be taken over. So right now we're inspecting what happened with Charles. Basically, we showed up to this town to help Charles. Charles is apparently gone, and like so is the whole town. Like the town is like a ghost town right now. So we're trying to figure out what's happening. But that's the quick synopsis of what's happening. But the overall game looks super cool, very interesting. Bit of a slow start because they're starting to build the story and how it kind of proceeds further. But yeah, we're only streaming the first hour today, and as our hour is actually, Scott, believe it or not, dude, coming to a quick end.
Yeah, we are already there, just about.
Just about, yeah. So we're gonna.
Yeah, for
looks like
curiosity's
another ritual
sake, I would say, to explain some of the pacing, I'd say look at other Dotnod games.
Yeah.
That's certainly what I've done now to kind of make sense of it.
So how do I
It's just
know?
going to be a lot of foundational work, and then I bet it'll open up with a lot of action after
We go
that.
this way? Staying through compelling words. Yeah. Okay, I got it.
You just curse him. Wrong one, wrong one. Now he's immune to silver.
Oh,
that was the
oh
wrong
ritual
one.
failed, dude. I did. So how would I know which? I'm not gonna do another hurricane.
Oh,
am
make
I?
manifest. No, it tells you what they do.
It says select a ritual. Charles Bible. Right?
Yeah, select a ritual. Look, it says
Force the
right there.
ghost or inspector to appear. And then reveal an echo. So I think we're gonna do this one. Right?
What's the one on the right do?
That's the one I tried
Now
already.
is
That's
a
wrong.
good time for we old friends to
I'm not
talk.
sure what it.
Oh, here we go.
We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you.
The anarchy sign.
Oh, this isn't good.
Come on, Charles. Join me now.
No multiplayer at all. Single player story.
Yeah.
I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea. Here. At last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Huh.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
The Templar Order.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
That's
That's right.
But I am a Banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden...
This is going to wrap up today's stream, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Unfortunately, we do have to run, but we'll be back tomorrow with ITG Daily. As always, I'm True. That's Scott.
I had the building
And we'll
closed.
see you inside the game.
The worst of the malevolence is contained,